On 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
LeMahieu ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. A base hit in his first trip. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. Into the box, Andrew Davidson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Davidson.
High in the air into shallow left center. Giving chase is Hediger. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Gene
Into the windup and the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Again, a 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. So striding in, Gerard Dyson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Has a look, now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
And he is out on the tag. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Blackman is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's digging in and looking for more. Ian Desmond, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Ian Desmond.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Henniger. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. DJ LeMahieu is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And another foul ball.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off. But that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Up next for
So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Yonder Alonso. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strike.
He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Line, but speared on a hop to second for 1. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. Here's Mark Reynolds. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
First baseman, number 12.
Johnny Rosario takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 8, Johnny Rosario.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And that'll get down for a base hit. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. To third. Scooped up on the backhand. Cano for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. David Dahl will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat. Mitch Haniger.
Left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The catcher, number
Ready
3.
now, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The batter, number 2,
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there. And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 8.
Mark Zepchinski is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Mariners, number 25, Mark Zepchinski.
Lifted the other way to left center. Dyson's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Davidson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gamble is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. This is hit on the ground, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Skied into straightaway right. Gamble will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
It's time for the
Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. Chris Russin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Now pitching for Colorado.
Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Third baseman number 15.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's the second baseman. DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Haniger arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses ball 1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. 1-0 count. Here it is. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nick Vincent takes the mound to try to get Get out of this mess.
Hitting for
There are
Colorado.
2 on with only
Number 5.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos
will get the call to
Gonzalez.
pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Haniger ranging back at the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a...
And the throw to first is there. The inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. A hit in 2 tries so
Leading
far.
off for the Mariners.
Danny Valencia will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Danny Valencia.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Robinson.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Digging in once again, Ben Gamble. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Gonzalez.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's just looking overmatched right here. A late swing followed by another late swing, just dominating him right now.
Ready on 1 and 2. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Number 56 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 56.
First pitch of the at-bat. Mitch Haniger is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains 2nd and 3rd, but with 2 away now.
Mike Zunino.
He's set, and the pitch. Mike Zunino is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And that'll bring up the speedy The outfielder, David Dahl.
Center fielder, David Dahl.
Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Ready once again, Gerardo Parra. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. From the stretch. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone. Digging in, Andrew Davidson.
Designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Davidson.
And this is fouled at the plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Runner at first here. One man out. That misses. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. First and second now. One man out. Out of play. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. 1-1. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager is up with it. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the. Now batting, Gene Segura. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The center fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Now the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. A man at third with 1 away. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
The tag, and he is out. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned into